Welcome to our channel. I'm Madison and today I am back talking about more Percy Jackson stuff. As many of you know, Percy Jackson has officially been given a Disney Plus series. So, I just finished reading the first book, The Lightning Thief, for a book review that will be linked below if you want to go check that out. However, today I am just talking about things that I am super excited for, formed into a TV show. If you have not read Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, I can assure you spoilers are ahead. So if you don't want to see this, I'm so sorry. Check it out after you read the book. We have the basics that I'm super excited for. A blonde Annabeth, a sassy Percy, kids that look like they're in middle school, the actual plot. Sorry, I went there. That I think will be so cool if they do it, and I really hope they don't. If they don't, I might just cry. I want to see the chapter titles be the titles of the episodes, like, I vaporized my pre-algebra teacher. If that is not the title of the first episode, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm still gonna watch it. See a necklace, nose, or riptide, however you want to say that, as a capped pin and not a clickable pin. I think giving a clickable pin to any 12-year-old, especially one with ADHD, that turns into a freaking sword is a bad idea, because, I know I was sitting there doing this the entire time I was a child if I had a clickable pen. I'm super excited for Montauk. I think that scene is so sweet, and I'm really curious to see how they do it.
If it was a movie, that scene might get cut. However, with it being a TV show, I think that there's plenty of time to include Montauk.
Really excited for the graphics in this series. I hope that they will be really well because Disney has a big budget. I am super curious to see how they do the myths, if it's kind of like one of those things where they just talk about it and we don't really see it until later on when Percy actually is seeing it, or if it's like a camera pans and you see it with the mist and without the mist. I don't know. Have the mist in the book and it's not in a cologne canister. Not bitter, it's fine. I'm so excited to see how they do Camp Half-Blood. I think the Camp Half-Blood that we've seen in the movies before was disappointing. It was just a bunch of tents. These are full-on cabins that are specific to each Greek god, and they're supposed to just be random assortments of Greek stuff. I don't know. I'm really curious. I'm super excited. The bathroom scene, another one of those things that I'm really excited to see. And Clarice, while we're here, I know Clarice starts off with her rough spots, but she turns into one of the best characters. I feel like she has the most character growth I feel like in this series. But I'm also super excited to see Percy just flood the crap out of a bathroom. I'm super excited to see the Camp Half-Blood necklaces, which gets me started on merch. I'm so excited for the opportunities of merch to come after this gets started. I mean, think about Harry Potter level merch for Percy Jackson. The Waterland scene and the scene before that, the diner scene. I know the diner scene kind of has to say for the plot to move along, and it makes sense, but I'm kind of scared that they might cut the Waterland scene because it's just kind of a random task that they get given. But Rick Riordan has his hand in this Disney Plus thing, so hopefully, fingers crossed, they won't cut that scene. And I hope during the Waterland scene, they don't downplay Annabeth's reaction. I think that reaction is so key important for stuff to come later. I also think that it's boring when characters get made to be perfect. In the Harry Potter series, they really played up Hermione, and that's great and all, but she didn't seem to have flaws, and so I really hope they don't do that to Annabeth. I want her to be the flawed, amazing character that she is. I mean, she's an amazing kick-butt girl. She does have these moments where she's flawed. I want to see the flashback of Luke, Thalia, and Annabeth coming up the Half-Blood Hill with Grover. I just love that story. That's probably my favorite side story that we have, is the bond between Luke, Thalia, and Annabeth. I really am curious to see how they tell that story, and I kind of hope it's in a flashback form. I know several people have issues with flashbacks, but I don't, and so I really would like to see it. Lotus Casino. I know the Lotus Casino was represented in the movie, but I felt like it was very underwhelming. The Lotus Casino in the movie was just another casino. The Lotus Casino in the book was amazing. They didn't need no cookie flowers to get you to stay. I mean, they had everything. It was so cool. Why would anybody want to leave? A character that I want to see in the Lotus Casino is Disco Darren. This character really helps make Percy seem smart. In the movies, we kind of rely on Percy to figure it out through his dad. I like that in the books, Percy is the one that figures out that something's wrong, not Annabeth, who is supposedly the smarter one. I mean, she is. Annabeth is a genius, but you know, again, it comes back to her flaws. She's flawed. Like,
everybody's flawed. They're 12. Like, she can't know everything. And so I like the fact that they give Percy this opportunity to be the one to figure it out through Disco Darren.
Crusties. I want to see Crusties.
I know. Again, this could be another one that is a side plot, like nobody really cares about it. It could get cut, and if it was a movie, I would understand that. But again, because it is a TV series, I feel like we have time to go in depth with Krusty.
I want to see DOA. I want to see Karen, and not just going through the Hollywood sign.
I understand why I could see that being cut in the movie, but again, this is a TV show. We have time to explore these things.
I want to see Severus play fetch with Annabeth. I'm excited to see the battle on the beach with Percy and Ares. I think it's going to be crazy to see a full-on god fight a 12-year-old. By having Luke and Percy fight in movie was downplaying so much. Like, I think this fight could be 110 times more entertaining. Anyway, if you can't tell, I'm super excited to see this series come out. I really, really, really hope that they focus each episode on a chapter, and maybe some of the chapters that have more going on, you could split them into 2 episodes. I trust Rickard, and he's got a strong hand in this one this time. And so I hope that it will be so much better than the movies that I'm just going to sit here and pretend don't exist anymore. Thank you so much for getting this far into me rambling about my passion. If you liked it, let me know. Alright, bye.